So this is my juicy, tasty, delicious curry crab and dumpling. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick video. I'm going to make some curry crabs and dumplings. So right now I have all my ingredients. I have my crabs here soaking in some cold water with my lemon. I'm going to wash that really well. I also have my fresh coconut. I have my bandania, onions, and habanero pepper. I also have my curry and my jeera, so I'm going to just season up the crabs first and then you will see the next step. I also have my fresh green seasoning. So at this point I'm seasoning up the crabs. I'm putting in some black pepper. And then I'm going to add in some salt. I have some pink Himalayan salt. Then I'm going to add in some green seasoning, fresh green seasoning. I have that recipe on my channel. I'll leave the link in the description. And I'm adding in some bandania or culantro and some habanero peppers. I'm also going to add in the curry powder and a little cumin or jeera. I'm also adding in some Old Bay because I love how this is on seafood, and I'm putting in some of my Cajun seasoning. So now I'm going to put in some lemon pepper seasoning, which is another seasoning I like on seafood. So once all that's in, I'm going to just mix it all up. So I'm adding some fresh coconut to my crab. So I'm just taking it out of the shell. I'm washing it. Then I'm going to cut them up really small because I'm going to put these in the blender. You don't want to put them whole like that. My blender isn't as powerful as it, to grind that up. Some blenders are. So now I'm blending it up. I put a little water in it. And now I'm straining out the coconut milk. So you want to get that milk. You can do this twice. You could add more water like I'm about to do and just pour it over and make sure you get all of that juice out of there. So right now I'm starting on my dumplings. I am putting in I have some flour in the bowl. I'm putting in some sugar and some salt. And I'm just going to knead this up until it's nice and firm. You don't want it to be too soft. Once it is all come together, I'm going to cover this and set it aside. So I let it rest for a little while I was doing something else. It was like probably 10 minutes, and now I am rolling this out. You can make your dumplings whatever size you want or however you want it. This is just two different ways I'm going to show you. You could do it this way, cut them in little squares, or you can use a cookie cutter and just cut little round circles. These make it really nice and pretty and a nice uniform size. So it's up to you however you want to do it. We used to make it like really long, like cattle tongue dumpling we used to call it back in Trinidad, but you can do it however you want. So now I'm putting it into some boiling water. When they start to float, you'll know that the dumpling is done. Make sure you stir it also once you add them all in there. So once this is all boiled, I will strain this out and set this aside. Now I'm going to start on my crab. So I'm going to put some oil in my hot pot. I'm using vegetable oil. You could use any type of oil. You could use olive oil. Whatever oil that you have, you can use. I'm using vegetable oil today. Now I'm going to put in some jeera seeds in there. Jeera or cumin seeds. And I'm just going to toast these seeds up really nice. This gives it a really nice flavor. So I like using the jeera seeds and also the ground jeera in there. That's what I use to season it up. So once that's all toasted, I'm gonna add in the onions and the garlic. I was trying not to get any of the shadow benny and the pepper in there, but they got in there, so we're just going to work at what we're doing right now. So I'm just going to saute this a little, and then I'm going to start adding the rest of it in. So I'm adding in the curry powder, and I also have some jeera mixed in with the curry powder. So this, you want to cook this curry down. You know, like you're just kind of burning the curry. So once it's all nice and cooked and it gets brown like that, I added a little water to give it a nice little paste. And then you're gonna let this boil a little, and that's when you're going to add in your crabs. So you're gonna mix this up, make sure the crab is all nice and coated. Now I'm adding in the shadow benny or bandania. I have my coconut milk. I'm adding a little more green seasoning. I'm just making this as flavorful as I can. So once this kind of boiled down a little, like, you know, saute a little, we're going to add in the coconut milk and the water mixed. Then we're going to cover the pot and let this boil and cook and get reduced and get nice and thick. It cooked for about, for me, it cooked about 20 minutes, I'll say, for it to get to how I want it to be. Because these crabs don't take a long time to cook. So, yeah, I just wanted the flavor to go right through. So I cooked it for about 20 minutes. I let it like all bubble up and, you know, in the coconut milk. So now I'm adding in my dumplings into the mixture here. I'm gonna mix it all up, and once this, you know, boil a little bit and that dumplings soak up that nice sauce, your curry crab and dumplings will be ready and done. And you're going to eat this and you're going to enjoy it because it tasted so good. It was a very, 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 very flavorful. So this is my finished curry crab and dumpling. It was a little spicy because I added 2 habanero peppers in there. And it was very flavorful. You taste that curry and coconut milk. I mean, it was really, really good. And the shadow benny. So I really hope that you try this recipe. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And always remember, my food is cooked with passion and served with love. God bless. Bye.